All right, so let's do one last one for this section. And what we're going to do is number 25. So we're supposed to find a linear regression model for the men's 100-meter freestyle data. And where X is years since 1990 and Y is winning time. Do the same for the women's. And round the regression coefficients to 3 decimal places. And do these models indicate that the women will eventually catch up with the men? All right, so what I've done is I've typed this into our calculator. And I've typed it like most people are going to type it, directly as it says. And then I read the problem again and it says, oh, I'm supposed to do it since years since 1990. So, is there a way to solve that without having to retype all that in? There is. We'll go up here into the L1 section and we'll say second L1 minus 1990. And voila, it gives us the calculation and we didn't have to do any of the work. So that's another way. If you just type it in as it is in a table and then you say, okay, I have to subtract it from 1980 or whatever, it gives it to you and you're done. All right, so that's the nice thing about the calculator. You can learn to do some tricks like that. So now let's do a couple calculations. Let's do L2 first so we can have that. And so that's going to be that. This will be vars 1. So we have that. So our first equation is going to be to 3 decimal places, a negative 0.070x plus 49.058. Okay, and that's seconds after X years. Okay, now let's do it again, but now let's do it for L3. And then we need that's the vars 1, 2. And so now it's going to be a negative 0.085x plus 54.858, and that's going to be seconds after X years for the women. Now, the key is what does it look like on our graph? And we're not on the graph. That's kind of the key piece. So let's go from 0 to 50 and actually how yeah, 50 will work. And then our min, so then we need to go from 0 to, I don't know, let's go to 100 because I don't know what the height might be eventually. So 25. So let's look at that. All right, so that's what it's looking like. Now, to me, those haven't crossed yet. So that means we got to go a long ways out here. So to me, I don't know what I'm going to guess. So let's just put some big numbers in here. Let's put 500 because I really don't know how far out we need to go. And let's see if that'll cross. All right, it does look like it crosses. So our data is all the way back here, but based on these models, it does look like it's going to cross over here. So let's see at what point it does cross. It crosses in 379.85 years. So a long time from now. All right. So let's write all this down what we have now. So we found for the males, we found our equation was y equals negative 0.070x plus the 49.058, and that's seconds after x years. Okay, so however many years it is, that's how much it's going to be. Now for females, y is going to be equal to a negative 0.085x plus 54.858 seconds after, I don't know where the R went there, X years. Okay, so this one is decreasing faster, it looks like. And so that's why I thought it probably is going to counteract, it's going to take over at some point. But I didn't realize it's going to take the time to catch up with these limited amounts of data is going to be 379.8 years after 1990. So quite a long time afterwards. And probably it might even change more or less depending on how things go, from here forward. It might, maybe they speed up and they're going to catch up earlier, or maybe, the guys are going to actually speed up and it's going to change something else there. So just with this set of data, that's what it shows. All right, so hopefully that helps you with using your calculator to get a lot of different things done.